Do you know? So we played on September 21st. Do you know the last time that we blocked two field goals?
No.
September 21st, 50 years to the day.
50 years ago,
Exactly 50 years we blocked two field goals in
and
a
it was
game.
Jordan Davis. Wait.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And his name was Davis Jordan.
Davis Jordan.
And Carter Jalen.
Two, two, stay right here. Who cares?
Welcome back to another episode of Right Here with the Graziano Bros. I am David Graziano. I'm here with my brother Chris. Chris, unbelievable game, tale of two halves. How you feeling, brother?
I mean, it's the JD game, right?
They look to throw. Blitz is picked up. Scrambles to extend it. Being chased. Stafford got pulled down shy.
Has to be.
Has to be.
That man was a
I
monster out there.
in shock, in awe, completely thought that we were selling out. I was done. I was
Yeah.
over it. The roller coaster of that game, I was not able to stay right here at all. I'm gonna be honest
No,
with you.
no. It was hard to stay right here.
Yeah. I mean, and you said it best that you opened up with the tale of two halves. I mean,
Yep.
that first half,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I I actually heard the announcer say the first half was the worst first half of Nick Sirianni's career as a coach.
That's
And
saying something.
so,
Because
yeah.
we had a lot of first halves where we didn't score much last year even.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, last year I don't know how many weeks we went without scoring in the first quarter, but it was a long time.
Yep.
And that was like a big highlight. I remember when we scored in the first quarter, it was like a whole to do. Super Bowl champions.
Yeah. Well, I think that the offense finally exploded in the second half, which we were both anticipating to happen. Um, I don't know what adjustments were made. It looked like Jalen was a little fiery, which is like awesome to see him being the leader that he's become. But like you said, the Jordan Davis game, like the guy was just a beast. Not only with the blocks, like I think JC got one of them, and then it bounced off of Jordan
Yeah.
Davis's arm, and then he got the big one at the end there to seal it for us and run back for that touchdown. He got up to 18, 19 miles an hour running at 336 pounds. Like that's not human.
Big boy.
That shouldn't be, a thing that happens. But Jalen coming in that second half looked phenomenal. Like the passing game exploded. And you know what? Maybe we needed that adversity of being down 20 points
Hmm.
to say, oh, well, we got to throw now. We can't be cautious anymore. So hopefully that springboards us into the next couple of weeks of just being a high flying offense that we know that this team can be.
And we have too many great players not to open up the field.
We all
Like
know
it
that.
is, we all know that. We all see it. That's what we saw Jalen yell at Kevin Petula on the sideline, which I think was
Was
essential.
yelling at him. I think he was, you could compare it to Jason Kelsey in 23, like going crazy on the sideline, throwing his hands
Hmm.
all up and stuff. But that looked dysfunctional.
Yeah,
Jalen was kind of more to me saying, like, let's get on the same page here. Let's be aggressive and let's go attack these guys.
100%. And I think it was after one of those third down runs where it was like third and 16 and we handed the ball off to Saquon. And like,
Yes.
what's more frustrating for a quarterback, Super Bowl MVP quarterback, where you don't even give me an opportunity to gain the first down?
To go pick that up. That's being very cautious.
Give me a
And
chance.
again, Saquon getting stopped at the line of scrimmage. Like
Hmm.
eventually we will figure out the run game.
Yeah.
I mentioned in the preview, I'd love to see Tank get a couple of carries.
Damn.
I think he can go ahead and hand his jersey in after this week, along with Matt Pryor. Just go ahead, take
Oh,
those
Matt
jerseys.
Pryor.
I don't understand why we go out and get Fred Johnson. He played phenomenal last week. Maybe he was dealing with some sort of injury, and they were like, let's put Matt in first. He has more
Hmm.
reps through this season in this offense under Kevin Patullo. But obviously, there was a huge change between Matt Pryor being in at right guard and Fred Johnson stepping in for him.
Yeah, and you can even see there was that missed block because Saquon missed a block when Jalen got hit when he took that shot. Matt Pryor missed Jared Vert, like he needed help. And
Yes.
so Saquon clearly saw that and reacted to that before he could even hang out long enough to see the safety coming in.
Right, right. Where
Whereas
Fred
if Fred
Johnson
Johnson,
didn't need help with Jared Verse, he actually handled him really,
he
really
handled
well.
him great.
And he tossed him aside on Saquon's longest run of the day, and then was
And
his
led.
leading blocker, right? Where
Yes.
Saquon had to slow up a little bit, said, "Go ahead, Fred. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Fred."
Fred. Move, baby.
And so Fred Johnson, thank God Howie traded to get him back. I think he's a great backup swing tackle. Hopefully Lane is back next week because we definitely need him in the lineup.
Lane, if Lane can play football forever, I think that'd probably be ideal.
Yeah, one of the best to ever
I
do
mean,
it.
yeah, one of the best to ever do it.
I will give Kevin Batullo credit in the first half.
What did he say?
Although we did not look good at all, he had a couple of design quarterback runs that we hadn't seen yet this year that sprung Jalen for 8, 9, 10 yards, a first down. I liked those, because
I love
everybody is
that.
so focused on Saquon. Let's get Jalen running to the opposite side with a lead blocker. So he had a couple. He's finding his footing, right? He's finding his footing, and I think that the second half really, hopefully, helped him say, okay, we can't be as conservative as I've been in the past year. Let's go ahead and blow teams out now.
Right. And I think to his credit again.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He's leaning on Saquon Barkley. So he's leading on a 2,000
You
plus
and I would
rushing
too.
yard. Right. And so like what he's trying to do, I understand, but it's not working. And so when it's not working 3 weeks straight, now you have to make adjustments.
Mhm.
And again, second half, if it was him and Jalen and Sirianni, whoever was mixing up those play calls,
Combination.
a combination of all three, I'm sure that's what we need to do. And actually, I don't know if you heard Donovan McNabb talking. Did you hear this
Mm-mm.
quote? He
Not
was
yet.
talking and he was like, it looks like the Eagles coaching staff is having a tough time trusting Jalen Hurts.
Interesting. I
And
have heard
that's
this
an interesting take because it does kind of feel like that. And you're leaning on Saquon Barkley, again, understandable, but you have Jalen Hurts, who's a Super Bowl MVP. Like this man
And he's
balls out.
intellectual too. Like he studies the
Mhm.
game. He really knows what he's doing out there. So they got to build that trust, I guess. And Kevin Batullo's been in the office and in the
yeah.
building for 3-4 years now. So they should have that trust in
Couple two,
Jalen because he's thrown a good. He threw a couple of really good deep balls to the one that started everything was the one to AJ.
A.J. Dillon replaces Saquon Barkley on 2nd and 13. Hurts down the sideline. There's Brown. He's got it against Durant.
Thank God that came down. He came down.
I mean, that changed the game.
It really did.
Yeah. Talking about, just to veer off for a second, being a little stitious, did you see Jason Kelce talking and how Kylie Kelce, the whole second half, she turned around? She watched the game like this?
With her back. Was she at the stadium?
No, they were in
at
the
home.
basement. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I think I like Kylie more than I like Jason.
Oh,
as a fan,
oh!
as a fan.
Yeah. She's great.
Because she's got more Philly passion. It runs in her blood even more than it does for Jason, who kind of has to be a little more non-biased
especially when he gets into the announcing stuff and things like that. He has to move a different way where she's just a fan.
Right, exactly. And she's allowed to be.
Yeah. You love to see it.
A couple of notes that I had. Can we talk offense?
Please.
For a minute. Tush push. Awesome to see again. Always working. But Tyler Steen has to be careful on those false starts. Mm-hmm. Like they didn't call one for us in a pretty pivotal moment.
Yep.
That's
definitely something that they're focusing on clearly. And especially since they missed it this time.
Can't believe they didn't call it. They must have not seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that 4th and 6 play, I didn't like that. I thought we should have punt.
Where we went for it on our 40-some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough call. I mean,
aggressive.
Your defense is playing pretty well in the second half, but Matthew Stafford can open it up pretty quick.
Yeah, but if we didn't, block those kicks, then we
For
would have
sure.
lost the game because of going for it on that 4th and 6. Love being aggressive, but I don't know. That was a tough one.
Yeah. I
Winning
mean,
winning helps make that go away.
right. You pin them back there, and then they're on the 5 yard line, and they've got to fight to go. You stop them. We were down, right? We were down five at that point.
Yep.
Yeah, so we had to stop them and go score. So yeah, it's tough. But you look back and you go, thank God for them Philly dogs.
That's right. Yeah, I know. Man, so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
Kickoff return. Why can't we catch a kickoff?
Abysmal.
Mechie and Tank.
What would you say you do here?
I don't understand why these guys are on the team if that's not what they're here to do.
Howie went and just signed a punt and kick returner. Xavier
God.
Gibson, I think his name is, has played on the Jets. I don't know if you remember the Jets' first game when they had Aaron Rodgers and he went down with the ACL. This guy was heroic and returned a kickoff for a touchdown to end the game,
Okay.
to win the game. He has had some fumbling issues, which is why he was on the streets.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
why not Britton Covey? I think he's on the
Right.
practice squad.
It's insane to think that, like, all due respect to Britton Covey, like,
All due
bring him
respect.
back though, but it's like you'd think that one of these other dudes would be an
Somebody
athlete.
who's super athletic would be able to
Right.
step in and take Britton Covey's job, but it's the 7 habits of
It's the
highly successful people.
Mhm.
Mr. Covey.
He's got that Philly mindset.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm down. I've never I just
If he can
you see
catch the
him back
ball and we
there.
can start at the 20 instead of starting at the 9 because we're fumbling it, and maybe this squib kick deal is something that we need to try with Jake too.
Mhm.
It's hard to pick up a football off of the second bounce.
Yeah.
So you got to get it clean off of the first one, or I don't know. It's interesting with these new rules. It's kind of made the kickoff a lot more fun.
Right. Which finally they kind of figured that out
Yep.
because it was like weird there for a while. It felt like maybe they were just going to get rid of it. And so it's nice
That's
to
not
see
good. We
that.
don't want to see
No, we
that.
don't want to. Would you just start on the 25?
Have the play.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean, again, what a roller coaster of a game to start the game with a Zach Bond interception.
Yeah. He's the man.
He is the man.
I
Zach
love
Bond
Zach
had
Bond.
a day. That
Yeah.
man would have been MVP if it wasn't for JD's performance at the end of the game, for
Yep.
sure. He was flying around the field. I mean, the bald eagle is doing what the bald eagle does. And
Thank
I
God
love,
how we re-signed him,
yes,
or else right now, I guess with N'Kobe out, we'd have Trotter and Campbell
Campbell.
probably
It would be
as,
interesting to see, but I don't know if Trotter's ready for that role.
yeah, he can't
I
do what
mean,
Zach Bond can do at the level right now. I do like Trot, and I really like him on
sure.
special teams too.
Yeah.
Um,
When he hit the hammer in the Super Bowl
oh,
after getting that
his
time.
dad must have just felt like so
Funny.
much pride.
Yeah. What a
Really, really
moment.
cool.
What a
Yeah.
moment.
We talked about Lane being hurt. What else I got here for offense? AJ looked really frustrated and then had that penalty. So, but I think we've overcome it now
Yeah.
after the second half.
Yeah. He had over 100 yards in the second half, didn't he?
He did.
That's insane.
He did. So
That's
let's get this
that's
guy going.
monstrous.
And I think the crowd did give him the hey
Hey-oh.
yo,
Right.
which is not easy for the group to get together. And
No, I heard him
be
talk
able
about
to-
that, and he said we got to sync it up a little bit, but it was nice to hear.
how do you do that? Because Coop's easy. You just
Everybody goes one
and
word.
no matter when you come in, it's the same syllable. So,
Right.
did you have anything else for the offense? I thought that obviously
I mean, you
first
got to
half
talk
bad,
about the boys.
second half good.
Yeah. First half, Jesus Christ. Second half, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, your boy Six, man, he came up big.
Come on.
That fourth down play, I mean, that was scary on an out route like that. That was
Horrifying.
not an easy
Came
play.
down with it.
Yeah.
And you hear what he said after they showed him the play, and they were like, "How do you feel?" And he was like, "They trusted me with the ball. I made the play.
Stud.
That's all it is.
He's so cold.
All it cold.
Always ready. You never hear him
Always.
complain.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Skinny Batman.
Yep.
Skinny Batman. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We love our
love
Batmans.
I love seeing him get that touchdown. I love seeing AJ ball out. I love seeing Dallas
Dallas
Goedert
got
get
one
that
too.
tutty.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that was in my opinion, one of the best plays to see as a fan because somebody was open.
Wide open.
Get your playmakers
You
open
schemed
in
somebody open,
space. Yeah, and Jalen threw a beauty to him too,
and
just
then he
right
got
in
all
stride.
excited.
Yeah, the backwards dunk.
Right, that needs some work.
Nah, it was a throwaway. He
Get
wasn't
up
trying to
there.
get up.
If you're gonna do it,
He
I
wasn't
mean,
trying to get up.
you do well.
And then,
Then
you know what? I forgot AJ's like big first play when he caught on that curl route, the comeback route, and then shoved the cornerback off of him and then went and ran for another 15, 20
oh,
yards.
come on.
And when he went down, the social media team for the Eagles, one of the best in the game, they're doing these like slow-mos with like jazz
Oh
classical
yeah, I
music
saw some of
behind
this.
it.
Yeah.
And then I love seeing Saquon downfield, like pumping his fist in the air. That is the type of selflessness and leadership that this team is built on, and what's going to carry us to continue winning and having another deep playoff run.
Pure team football. Everyone gets excited for everybody else.
It
And
makes
it's
it so much
never
fun to watch. All these people saying that the Eagles are boring, like this team is so fun to watch because they're all incredible athletes and that they support each other.
Yep.
What more could you ask for?
Nothing. Talking
Yeah.
about Saquon too, can we run the ball outside a little bit? I think over
A lot of
90%
inside
of his
zone,
runs
yeah.
were between tackles. Like,
Yep.
come on.
Yep.
Can we hit it outside a little bit? Clearly they're stuff in the box.
Yeah.
This isn't working. And hey, first down, I love Saquon Barkley so much. Throw the football.
We can throw it sometimes.
Toss it.
Yeah.
Confuse them a little bit. I think
Yeah.
every first down we're running the football.
Even
And then
throw
we
to
lose.
Saquon.
Great, not
We're-
behind the line though.
Right. Get a couple.
Can we scheme Saquon open?
Yeah.
Like get him a little Texas route up the
Yep.
middle. Gone. 70 yards.
Yeah.
Tutty. Just saying.
I think this is where Kevin Patullo can say, all right, I've got 3 weeks of tape now of how defenses are going to play this offense. And what can I do? And we want to be playing our best football at the end of the year, not now, right? So it's just a step. Don't keep it vanilla. You got to kind of change it up week to week so that there's something that they don't expect, but we want to have it all clicking the most at the end of the year. We just got to keep winning at this stage of the season.
I'm waiting for the inevitable tush push trick plays.
Yeah,
they're not
like
going to come out yet. Those are way down the line. But like on a third and one,
Smitty running behind the line, handing it off to him or
hand it
something like
off,
that.
or like you ghost somebody on the edge of the sideline and maybe they don't clock.
Jalen the college Tebow little jump,
just a
pass
little dump off, and they don't even
Dallas.
realize that AJ Brown is up over there. Whoops.
Yeah,
because they're so hyper focused on the ball.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Sick.
You
got to do that on
happen.
third down, because then you can still have fourth down to do the touch.
Right. Ooh, well, that didn't work. All right, let's go to defense. What do you got for defense?
I mean, obviously, JD.
Yep.
JD had that hustle down play to tackle Matt Stafford. I think that was third
huge.
down. That was huge.
Stopped a fourth down run as well.
Yep, stopped a fourth down run, and then he was a part of 2 blocks, blocked that second one, and then.
Is there a more likable guy on this team than Jordan Davis?
His post-game interview was, I mean, he is just the nicest man ever.
He really is. I remember when he first came in, they were like, Jordan, how are you, staying in shape as a rookie? And he says, I just walk around the city at night. I got my water and I'm just walking miles and miles around the city to get to know the city. Like, this guy loves being in Philadelphia. I don't know if we're going to be able to re-sign him, because if he keeps playing like this, he's going to get more money than Milton Williams got last year. Mm-hmm. And do we want to spend that with knowing that, Jalen Carter is going to be up for a contract this year too? I'd love to be able to keep him with the way that he's playing, but let's enjoy it while we have him.
Yeah. And do we know Ty Robinson? What's going on?
Just been inactive, I guess. We're pretty deep. We're pretty deep. I on the D line.
Just curious.
Byron Young, second-year player, right? Like
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about him in the past.
Mhm.
He's had some good snaps too. So I think we usually keep 3 or 4 in the
And we got
rotation.
Morrow, I guess, too. So I guess Ty is.
Morrow's quietly having a very good year too. He hasn't popped on the stat sheet yet, but
He's
he's a
doing
good
his
player.
thing.
He's a good
Yeah.
player.
Can we talk about our Achilles heel?
Number 8.
Achilles. Yeah, number 8. He
Talk about somebody we need
talk
to
about turning your
add.
jersey in. Dude,
Right.
come on.
Yeah.
Call it.
I know who you can give that number 8 jersey to.
Well, unfortunately, because of the rules.
I heard Adam Schefter today say that he could go back to the Eagles.
1st and 10 after the scramble by Lance. And lofts it, and he's intercepted. 5th turnover committed by the Cowboys as Gardner Johnson is the one who comes away with the football.
So Dory.
Yeah, so Adoree Jackson.
He missed a
Yikes.
tackle again.
Oh, classic.
Gave up a first down. He couldn't get off a block. He's just a liability in the run game. Straight up.
Do you know how many picks we have for next year?
I think at this point we're down to 7. We started with 10, but we've traded some picks. 2 late round picks for this Tank Bigsby that can't catch a kickoff is looking pretty rough.
Let's package Tank Bigsby, Adoree Jackson, and a couple picks and get Isaiah Rodgers back.
Now, hey, no, you bring up a great point. That was a miss. I think the money that we've spent on Zadarius Smith, I would much rather have Isaiah Rodgers. I think he was
no
a little
disrespect
bit more.
to Zadarius.
No disrespect, but we kind of saved that money for and that he could come up big throughout the season, right?
Yeah.
Like we needed more depth on the edge. But yeah, I think having Isaiah would make us feel a lot more comfortable.
His 82-yard interception this last weekend for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Looked really good.
For another guy we let slip through the cracks, Carson Wentz,
Really funny. Really funny. What do you mean I'm funny? It's funny, it's a good story. It's funny. You're a funny guy.
I don't know if we have to trade for another cornerback or if we can just
I
figure it out
saw
with
an
the guys we
article
have.
that Howie's looking around the league, trying to find something.
I would imagine so.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jacorian came in and got targeted every single play on that last drive.
Yeah, that did not look good. They were like, "Oh, 23's out there. We're going to throw it that way."
Which
And that
again,
set 'em up for
that's a really hard task.
to be cold. Oh
To
man.
be cold and come in on the last drive
Yep.
and be like, "Hey, like you're obviously gonna be the guy that's targeted. Go D up Puka Nacua."
Supposedly he's banged up, and so is Adoree. So is this the reemergence of Keely Ringo to claim his spot?
God, I would love that, I would
Yep.
really love Keely to step in and finally be the guy after being forgotten. Maybe that's what he needed.
Yeah. A little
'Cause
fire.
we don't even talk about him.
He got buried on the depth chart.
He's 3rd in line
Yeah.
amongst these bums.
Yeah. So he's like the 5th or 6th cornerback on the team.
That's
Like,
crazy.
yeah. So please step up, Keely. We begged Adoree last week.
And we've been praying for Keely to be the guy.
For
We've been just waiting for it.
3 years now.
Yeah, we've been like, hey, whenever we lose Slay, we think this guy can step in.
Yep.
It's the AJ Brown curse.
Right. Yeah. Whoever AJ Brown says, look out for this guy.
Look out for this guy.
He's probably not going to be on
off
the
the team.
What else do we have? Oh, I want Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown.
Now, do we feel like he's a liability, or do we kind of like having a goon on special teams to go and just be a crazy man?
I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Okay.
I think I like
I would
having a
agree.
goon, of course.
Yeah.
But
As long as you don't get extra penalties.
just don't get penalties. Fly around out there and do your thing.
Yeah.
If you start getting penalties, now you're a liability. Now I don't want you.
He has too many defensive snaps right now, in my opinion.
Agreed. And what is he lining up at safety?
Yep.
So he's taking Makuba snaps,
Yeah, they're kind of in and out.
which seems interesting. I don't know. I don't know
Makuba's
why.
young. Maybe he takes over full time. I think depends on if we're in base defense or not too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so Vic
And
will keep
it's
keep kind of working on that.
yeah. And also I let me preface this with I absolutely love Reed Blankenship, but he is a liability over the top. He
Can
just
be.
he
He's a
just he
little
doesn't have that
slower.
step.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
only thing. So like, and we saw that in this game too. And yeah, I think Devontae Adams pushed him a little bit, but
yeah.
he got beat.
Well, he did get beat, but that was definitely a push off, 100%, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Quinion had pass interference on a third down later in the game that was not nearly as bad as what Devontae
Yes.
Adams did to create separation. But you got to tip your cap
I know.
to Devontae
Moderna.
because that is a Pfizer.
Moderna.
You got to tip your cap to Devontae because that is a veteran move right there, and he just made it happen.
Hell of a play.
If AJ did that, which hilarious that the guy on him for his touchdown like flailed after AJ got the catch. It's like, what are you flopping for
All
now?
right, this isn't men's
trying to
soccer.
yeah,
Whoa.
trying to get that call.
This isn't the NBA. Whoa.
But I agree with your take on Sydney. A little bit of both, but maybe just keep it right here, Sydney. Keep it right here.
Tune in.
Okay, right. And then yeah, we talked about what was interesting, and I know we've already talked about this, but Zach Bond's interception. You know who was lined up on Devontae Adams, who was in the slot on that play? Jalix Hunt.
We talked about that last week, didn't we?
Right. So my thing was like, is Stafford going, that's a defensive end on Devontae Adams. I'm probably going to throw him the ball. And then Zach Bond's like, no, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
Yeah.
So now is that schemed? Do you know
Right.
did Jalix go or did he drop
Oh,
back?
he was with them, and he would have made the tackle right after he got in the catch, but
Okay.
Zach cut it off. So again, we saw it last. I mean, Brandon Graham was out there a couple of plays at the
know.
beginning of last year, and it's like, what the hell is he doing guarding a wide receiver?
But maybe that's a scheme play because I wonder
Yeah.
if that's a Zach Bond,
Yeah.
some Zach Bond trickery.
And I'm sure that you can like have Makuba come down and blitz because you've got Jalix Hunt backed up. There's probably some things that Fangio's doing to mix that up a little bit.
Right.
And but it looks so weird. It looks
It
so
is.
weird
It's
watching
tough to
it.
see an edge rusher
Yeah,
D'ing up a slot receiver
in coverage,
Yeah.
But at least Jalix Hunt's athletic. Like Brandon Graham couldn't move with a wide receiver
Right.
at 34, 35
Especially
years
at his age. God bless his heart.
last year. So yeah, great game, man. Oh my
Incredible.
God, our emotions going nuts. We did make our cheesesteaks on the flat top.
Nice.
I would give it a B minus, not the
Okay.
best.
Still learning or
Well, the first one I did, I got it cut a lot thinner, and this
Yep.
last round we got the Costco because we had more people.
Okay.
So and I had the grill, I think, a little bit too hot. So if anybody has any tips for me on how to make a real good cheesesteak,
Hit us.
let us know.
So
But
did you go like nice and thin though, or did you?
well,
was it
I
too thick?
couldn't. It was
Pre-cut.
Costco, so it was already pre-cut. And the time before I had done it, I had gotten it from our favorite Tony's Market
Hey,
down the
shout out to
street.
Tony's.
Tony's the best,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Bro, I got you," and like so thin, just cooked right away.
Oh yeah, you went in there and you were
You
like,
could
"Yo, I'm
chop
gonna
it
make
up.
some Philly cheese. Can you hook it up?" They were like,
Yeah,
"Absolutely."
yeah, exactly. We had a good old time talking about it and stuff. So, anyways, they were good. We did that at halftime. Maybe that's what turned things around.
Yeah.
And so it was, we did not have the baby. I know I said that in the preview. Baby's
No
still
baby yet. Still waiting.
TBD.
Due date was the 22nd?
28th. So we're
28th.
still
Okay.
out,
So you're
and
still
that's
before.
the day of the Bucks game. So,
Okay.
but man, shout out to Jordan Davis. So happy for that guy. He deserves everything.
Come on. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Great
Agreed.
game. My only other thing, and we've touched on it a bit, clean it up, boys.
Yep.
The penalties.
Penalties. Cam
Reel
Jurgens
it
had
in.
a couple of holding
Mhm.
calls, right?
These are things that, again, we've talked about it. We preach it constantly as a team. Like if fundamentals are our literal only thing that we talk about 24/7,
It's a pillar.
then let's make sure we're doing it, put it into practice.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it was a victory Monday. I mean, you
You're
got
damn right.
you learn from these mistakes with a W. Hey,
Do you know? So we played on September 21st. Do you know the last time that we blocked 2 field goals?
no.
September 21st, 50 years to the day.
50 years ago.
Exactly 50 years we blocked 2 field goals in
And
a
it was
game.
Jordan Davis. Wait.
Yeah. And his name was Davis Jordan.
Davis Jordan.
and Carter Jalen.
But incredible game. Can't wait to lock in. We've got a preview coming later for this upcoming Tampa game.
Yep.
Very excited. Todd Bowles, Baker Mayfield. We got to get it done in Tampa. We have a tough time getting it done in Tampa.
They're 3-0 as well.
Yep,
Playing
and
well.
they've been playing like dogs over there too. A couple tough games.
Yep.
So we got to go in there and handle our business. I'd love to see a little bit of, outside runs. Let's get the pass game going. I'm excited for that. But we'll do a preview of that later in the week. Other than that, great win, 3-0. I mean, team's looking like a bunch of dogs again.
Let's keep it rolling, birds.
Keep it rolling. And no matter what, win or
We stay.
loss, right here.
Later, brother.
Take it easy.